Hello students. So far we have learned to find the Fourier expansion of functions and half range Fourier expansion of functions. So we were given the function, we were finding the Fourier expansion of the given function. So given a function, you were identifying the interval, accordingly you are getting the Fourier expansion. So in the first part you have discussed Fourier expansion of functions in 0 to L, 0 to pi, minus L, L, minus pi, pi. And in half range series you are able to find Fourier expansion of non-periodic functions, that is for functions with half the period L or pi. So you are getting sine series or cosine series. So in both the topics you are given the function, so you are able to get the Fourier expansion. But in practical cases you will not be knowing the function. You will not be knowing the function. You will be given the values of x and y in tabular form. That is, you will be given the values of x and f of x in tabular form. So even if you are not knowing the function, even without knowing the function, with the values given in tabular form, we can find the Fourier series. That is what we are going to learn in this topic. See, for example, this problem, you have the values of x and f of x, but you don't have the function. So with this tabular form, you can find the Fourier series. That is what you are going to learn in this topic, harmonic analysis. So for the first internals, you will be asked only simple questions from harmonic analysis, only MCQs or small problem. I cannot complete this topic before the first test. So you will be asked only MCQs and simple question. So you don't have to worry about it. You just understand what is harmonic analysis and you learn the formula. It is enough for the test. So we know that if you have a function defined in open interval 0 to pi, the Fourier expansion is a naught by 2 plus summation a n cos of nx plus b n sine of nx, where a naught, a n, b n are given by this formula. So we will be using this formula when a function is neither odd nor even, and also when we are not sure whether a function is odd or even. Now, in harmonic analysis, since you don't know the function, you will be finding the Fourier coefficients a0, an, bn using the mean value property. So, what is that mean value property? So, we all know the definition of the definite integral a to b f of x dx. So, what is that? Integration means summation, sum of the areas of the rectangles. So if you divide the sum by the total number of values, you will get the formula for average. If you divide the sum by the total number of values n, you will get the formula for average. So that is how it is done here. So integral a to b f of x dx divided by b minus a is same as mean value of the function f of x. So we don't, instead of the integration, you will be finding the average of f of x, mean value of f of x for a naught, mean value of f of x cos of nx for a n, mean value of f of x sine of nx for b n. So 1 by b minus a integral a to b f of x dx is called as the mean value of the function y equals f of x in the interval ab. So here b minus a is a length of the interval. So what is the length of the interval? It is 2 pi. So to get 2 pi, we are multiplying and dividing by 2 in a naught, a n and b n. See how we get the mean value formula? 1 by b minus a. 1 by b minus a is 2 pi. So 2 is missing in all the three. So we are multiplying and dividing by 2 in a naught, a n and b n. So A naught is 2 times 1 by 2 pi integral 0 to 2 pi f of x dx. So 2 times this is same as mean value of the function f of x. Similarly, an 2 times 1 by 2 pi integral 0 to 2 pi f of x cos of nx is same as 2 times the mean of f of x cos nx. Similarly, bn is same as 2 times the mean of f of x sin nx. So A naught is, you remember, we will not be doing the integration in harmonic analysis as we did in the first two topics. A naught is 2 times the mean of the function f of x. An is 2 times the mean of the function f of x cos nx. Bn is 2 times the mean of the function f of x sin nx in the interval 0 to pi. So the process of finding the Fourier expansion using the mean value property is called as harmonic analysis. The process of finding the Fourier expansion using the mean value property is called as the harmonic analysis. So this is the case for the function defined in 0 to pi. Similarly, you have the formula for the function defined with the period 2l. So for an function defined in interval a plus 2l, which is of length 2l, whose that is a period is 2l. So what is a naught? 1 by l integral a to a plus 2l f of x dx. So what is b minus a? 2l. So what is 1 by b minus a? B minus a is that is a difference between the limits, upper limit and the lower limit 2l. So to get 2l, we are multiplying and dividing by 2. So we are multiplying, dividing by 2 in all the three, so that a naught is 2 times the mean f of x, an is 2 times the mean of the product f of x cos, bn is 2 times the mean of the product f of x sin. So it is a naught is 2 times the mean of f of x, an 2 times the mean f of x cos of n pi by lx, bn 2 times the mean of the product f of x sin of n pi by lx. So they are called as, these three are called as average values of f of x cos and f of x sin. So the mean value of the function is denoted by phi of is denoted by the function in double square brackets. The mean value of the function is denoted by the function in double square brackets. So if you have the function in double square bracket, you should read it as mean of the function. So here we have the process of computing the Fourier coefficients a naught, an, bn using the mean value property, and thereby getting the Fourier expansion for f of x equals, this expression is called as the harmonic analysis. I repeat, the process of finding the Fourier coefficients a naught, an, bn and thereby getting the Fourier expansion of f of x in this form is called as the harmonic analysis. So a naught by 2 is called as the constant term. A1 cos x plus B1 sin x is called as the first harmonic or the fundamental harmonic. A2 cos 2x plus B2 sin 2x is called as the second harmonic, and so on. So remember, first harmonics are always a combination of sines and cosines. Remember, harmonics are combination of linear combination of sines and cosine. So first harmonic means a1 cos x plus b1 sin x, this sum. Second harmonic, the sum a2 cos 2x plus b2 sin 2x. Similarly, third harmonic, the sum a3 cos 3x plus b3 sin 3x. So first harmonic means you will have the suffixes 1 and the angle will be the coefficient 1. Similarly, second harmonic, the suffix will be 2 and the angle will be the multiples of 2. Third harmonic, it will be, the suffix will be 3 and angle will be multiples of 3. So, so here in this you should remember the formula for constant term, first harmonic, second harmonic and so on. So the same thing is repeated in this page, and now we will look into a problem. You will not get the whole complete question in the first test. You just learn what is harmonic analysis, the formula for the constant term, first harmonic, second harmonic. So I will explain this problem. See, you are given a function x and f of x in tabular form. So from the function, from the tabular form, find out the period. So the function is defined in the interval 0 to pi. So the period is 2 pi. From the table, you can make out that the function is defined in the interval 0 to pi with the period 2 pi. So f of x is periodic with the period 2 pi, and we are asked to find the Fourier series up to the first harmonic. So first harmonic means a1 cos x plus b1 sin x. So a naught, the constant term, it is 2 times, the formula is 2 times the mean of f of x. a1, the first harmonic, the 2 times the mean f of x cos x. b1, the formula for the b1 is 2 times the mean f of x sin x. I repeat, a naught means a constant term, 2 times the mean of f of x. an is always associated with 2 times the product f of x cos. bn is always associated with the product 2 times the f of 2 times the mean of f of x sin. So a1 means 2 times the mean of f of x cos x. b1 means 2 times the mean f of x sin x. So after that, so you see, observe the table, the values of f of x at the endpoints 0 and 2 pi are same. The values of f of x at the endpoints 0 and 2 pi are same. So that means it is periodic with the period 2 pi. So in harmonic analysis, from the table you can identify the period. The values of f of x at the endpoint 0 and 2 pi are same. So when you form the table, you should you form the table, you should have to include only one of the endpoints. When you form the table, you should include one of the endpoints, either 0 or 2 pi. You should not write both in the table. I repeat, when you form the table, you include one of the endpoints, either 0 or 2 pi, not both. So in the table, only 0 is included, 2 pi is not included. The reason for that is 2 pi will be included in the next interval, 2 pi 4 pi. The reason for not including one of the endpoints is that 2 pi will be included in the next interval, 2 pi 4 pi. So, so you have f of x. What you need? F of x cos x, f of x sin x. So you have the column for cos x and sin x. You have the columns cos x, sin x, and the product f of x cos x and f of x sin x. I repeat, the first two columns are x f of x. See what you have to find. F of x cos x, f of x sin x. So you need a column for cos x, a column for sin x, and the product f of x cos x and f of x sin x. So x values are written here, f of x values are written. This is copied from the question. Cos 0, 1. Cos pi by 3, cos 60 is 0.5, cos 120 is minus 0.5, cos pi minus 1, cos 4 pi by 3 minus 0.5, cos 5 pi by 3 is 0.5. Similarly, sin 0, 0, sin 60 root 3 by 2, that is 0.866, sin 2 pi by 3 second quadrant positive, root 3 by 2, 0.866, sin pi 0, sin 4 pi by 3 minus 0.866, sin 5 pi by 3 minus 0.866. Sine function is negative in the third and fourth quadrant. Then you have the column for f of x cos x. So 7.9 into 1, 7.2 into 0.5, 3.6 into minus 0.5. And similarly, you have a column for f of x sin x, 7.9 into 0, 7.2 into 0.866, and so on. After that, you find the sum of f of x cos x, f of x sin x. I repeat, after completing the table, find the sum of the values of f of x cos x, f of x sin x. So that is what done here. Then find the average. So what is average of f of x? 26.9 divided by the number of values, that is 6 values. So 26.9 by 6. Similarly, the average of f of x cos x 12.15 by 6, average of f of x sin x 2.6847 by 6. So that we have got the mean of f of x cos x, f of x sin x. Then you have, now that you have got the mean, you can find a naught, a1 and b1. So a naught is 2 times the mean of f of x, that is 2 times 4.4833. A1 2 times the mean f of x cos x, 2 times 2.025. B1 2 times the mean f of x sin x, that is 2 times 0.44745. So after that, now we have got the constant term a1 b1 for the first harmonic. So a naught by 2, the constant term, a1 cos x plus b1 sin x is a first harmonic. So the values of a naught, a1, b1 are substituted. So for the test, you learn only the definitions, that is harmonic analysis. What is harmonic analysis? What is the formula for constant term, first harmonic, second harmonic, and you should know to find a naught. Okay, in case if you are asked to find a naught, just add up the values of f of x and divide by the total number of values. The table will be given in the question. So you'll be asked only simple questions from this topic. I will not be able to complete this topic for the test. So if you have doubts, you can call me and ask, or you can send message in WhatsApp.